What's up, gamers? It's the Skyblock Scrubs. Today we are going to be showing you how to do frag runs as an archer. And yes, we're gonna pull a Juju non, and we're using the Juju short bow. It's really OP, it's really cost effective, and we are gonna show you how to use it in frag runs to make big bucks.
Alright, and for those of you who are new, our stream schedule is going to change pretty soon, but for now, every Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday we stream at 9:30 p.m. Mountain Time, so enjoy the video. Okay, so first of all, frag runs, the reason why it makes money is because most people can't do them. So if everyone could do them, you wouldn't make crap. So obviously there's going to be some requirements. So obviously you need cat of 24. So I'm like the bare minimum right now. I'm exactly cat of 24, just barely. So I can do, I can enter floor 7s, but if you want to be able to do frag runs, you're going to have fairly good gear. Last video, it costed like 500 mil or something just to do frag runs. This time it's a lot closer to 100 mil, I would say, so it's much cheaper. And you could even save even more money than that if you play your cards right. So first of all, you need cat of 24. You need a decent combat level. Here's what you need to do frag runs. So I have been showing you this Juju short bow. This is not quite good enough. This is my main issue. I can't one-tap stuff. So you need a weapon that can one-tap pretty much everything except for mini bosses. So if you add Overload 5 and Soul Eater 5 to this Juju, you're going to be one-tapping everything. Even if you add just Soul Eater 5, I'm pretty sure you would one-tap everything. So yeah, this Juju is almost like maxed. It just needs a few other things. And then you want to get Spiritual on it or Precise. For gear, you can do a couple different things, but a really good one for like the cheap side of things is just full SA except for a Werewolf chestplate, and then all of it has to be 5-starred, enchanted, and hot potato booked. So like that's like pretty much the bare minimum that you need is cat of 24, maybe like combat 30 or something, and then a pretty good weapon that can one tap pretty much every unit, and then that 3/4 SA Werewolf chestplate's about the worst armor you could have and still do them. And then for the pet, a baby yeti works just fine, or you could do a wither skeleton pet, which is cheaper, but keep in mind you have to be able to survive. So yeah, now Guttermutt's gonna take you guys through the better gear. If you have enough money for it, it's gonna make the frag runs a lot quicker, a lot easier, but you can do it with the gear I just discussed.
So I'm cat of 30, and cat of 30 and cat of 24, it may seem not too far apart, but it makes a really big difference stats-wise. So when you are cat of 30, you can use a wither skeleton with crochet tiger plushie, which just gives you bonus attack speed. You can attack faster, kill faster. You can use that, and you can tank. What I have is I have Necron armor with a golden Necron head, and this is basically the best setup you can get, unless like you have a diamond Necron head, but I'm not paying 150 mil for like 300 strength. It's just not worth it. So secondly, I have a Juju short bow. It's Soul Eater 5 and Overload 5. And a bare minimum Juju short bow with nothing on it is going to do probably 2 to 3 times less damage than this. Soul Eater and Overload are key. They are so OP for doing lots of damage. So if you have both of those, you're going to do just fine. You're going to clap everything.
Okay, so in order to do frag runs, just the basics in case you've never done one before and you're new to the concept is you hop into a floor 7 dungeon, right? And then your goal is to get to the blood room as quick as possible. And the way you do that is go through the rooms, only through the rooms that lead you to the wither doors. So you just get all the wither keys, open all the wither doors as fast as possible, rush blood, kill all the blood mobs, and then you finish off by killing the giant, and the giant will drop you like their thing. So for example, like a laser giant will drop you a laser eye, and then a Bigfoot will drop you like a lasso. So it just depends what giant you get, and that's where the RNG comes in. But the faster you do them, the less the RNG matters and the more money you make an hour. Alright, so to enter it, a lot of people get tripped up because you can't enter a dungeon individually. So this is where you do this. So me and Guttermutt are in a party in this case, so you don't need to do it here, but I'm still going to do it because it's funny. But most of the time, you're going to be by yourself. So you hit find a party, you hit start a new queue, and then you title it free carry smiley face, right? You want to seem as innocent and nice as possible. And then you say floor 1, right? So you hit confirm group, your party gets queued in the dungeon finder, and people are going to join who want a free carry in floor 1. So these people are going to be absolute ball wash at the game. So here's a mage level 4 complete screw up, and then you go into a floor 7, you enter it, right? And then these people, since they're so low level and so trash, they don't get warped into the floor 7. So that's basically the strat. Then they leave the party, and then you see if anyone's still in, you still have some, and then you say in the party chat, suck it, and then you leave the party. So that's basically the strat. You just queue up, debate some scrubs, try and seem all nice, and then just completely like fool with them. So it's pretty funny. So normally you're just gonna do frag runs by yourself, but in this case we're just doing it together just so I can showcase you guys what it looks like. Keep in mind, Guttermutt's not going to use a Hyperion on this video. He's just doing the Juju bow. So I'm just going to die real quick so I can spectate him. And then he's just going to talk through his thought process and just give you guys tips on how to do frag runs efficiently. Alright, I died. So take it away, Guttermutt.
Okay, boys, so if you have the stuff required to do a frag run, you probably know how to rush blood. You get all of the wither keys, or you get the wither keys in order, and you open the wither doors, and eventually you'll get to blood room. But each room is different. So there's some rooms where it's a clear all, so that means you have to kill every mob in the room to get the wither key, and there's some rooms that are mini boss rooms. And so as you do more and more frag runs, you'll get more efficient at knowing which room is which. Like, for example, I know this is a mini boss room. So, I mean, I'll kill stuff just so it doesn't kill me, but I'm targeting the mini boss to try to get the wither key. So then I go in here, and I run around, and the wither door is this way. So as Archer, it's a kill or be killed, because my EHP is kind of ball wide. So, and I have a wither skeleton pet equipped. So I'm just running around and killing everything before it kills me. Target Skeletors because they are dirty and they will almost one-tap you. They do a crap ton of damage. So you want to try to kill them. But yeah, you just go into the room and you just go back and forth like this and you just spray. Even without Terminator, archers shoot 2 arrows just automatically, so every 1 arrow becomes 2 arrows, so you can just go like this and you can just spray and decimate everything. Alright, so now we have made it. We have made it to Blood Room. So I'll just kill these, and then you go inside Blood Room and a giant will spawn. So for this, you just want to get max DPS and you want to kill the giant. If the giant is wearing full diamond armor, that's good. That means you're going to make a mil profit. If it drops its handle, it should. Unless you're really unlucky and you're dog wash. Oh, nice. We got Bigfoot. Now, this giant, usually you would just die here. I mean, I'll kill it just to show you, but that is the worst giant by far. It's just dog wash. So, if you get Bigfoot, I mean, just die and leave, or do /zoo and then go back into Skyblock. But yeah, I mean, it dropped a livid frag, so I'm pretty sure that's about 100k. But this is just how you do frag runs. You just rush blood, you kill the giant, you hope the giant's Diamante or the laser giant, who shoots lasers and has fairy armor. And if it's not, you just leave the run. After you kill the giant, you die, you do /zoo, and then you just go back into Skyblock and, yep, you just rinse and repeat and do that until you're a pro gamer.
Alright boys, hope you guys enjoyed the video. You can do frag runs with a lot of different setups. If you use my setup, you're going to need a slightly better weapon than I currently have, and it is going to help a lot more if you're a higher kata level, but you can do them. And if you're using Guttermutt's setup, you should be good to go, unless you completely suck at the game, but if you have that much money, you probably don't suck. So yeah, frag runs are really not that difficult, but just know that you're probably not going to do it first try, you know? It took me like 25 tries to get my first one. It took Gunnermutt maybe 10 tries, so it's just a matter of just practice, and once you get that first frag run, it's just a breeze, and you make so much money. So it's a really good money making method. I would say other than auction flipping, it's probably the best money making method in the game.